Greetings, and welcome on behalf of Maryland Business Roundtable for Education. This is MBRT's financial literacy series, Money Talks. My name is Annalisa Sawyers, and I'm proud to serve as the State Program Manager for MBRT. Today, I will be sharing with you a little bit of information about financial literacy. This series is part of a partnership between MBRT, MSDE, and this is a part of the Maryland Gear Up program. With April being Financial Literacy Month, this is the perfect time to introduce you to this topic and help you all become better informed about ways to earn, manage, and save money. In this first part of a three-part series, I'll be discussing with you what financial literacy is and why it should be important to you. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. Many of you may be wondering just what financial literacy is. The term seems to always be thrown around when someone finds themselves in a not so great financial situation. But what does it really mean? Well, by definition, financial literacy is the education and understanding of knowing how money is made, spent, and saved, as well as the skills and ability to use financial resources to make decisions. These decisions include how to generate, invest, spend, and save money. Simply stated, financial literacy means understanding how you spend and save money and the skills or processes you use to help make good financial decisions. Now that you have a better understanding of what financial literacy actually is, some of you might be wondering, I'm still in school, or I just finished high school. Why should I be worried about my finances right now? Or why does it even matter? Let me let you know, you're not the first to think this way. Most youth between the ages of 15 to 19 typically don't worry about finances unless they find themselves as the sole provider to their household or they no longer live at home and are independent. But this is one of the biggest mistakes you could make. Making the decision to take control of your financial health before things get out of control puts you in a position to earn and have a greater amount of money over the course of your life. Not so long ago, cash was used for just about everything, but today, it's rarely if ever seen, particularly with younger shoppers. The way we shop has changed as well. Online shopping has become the top choice for many, creating ample opportunities to use and unfortunately overextend credit. An all too easy way to find yourself in debt and fast. There are countless studies that have been conducted, and they all tend to have a common thread. There simply aren't enough families that are discussing finances or financial literacy amongst themselves or with their children. This cycle has led to the US ranking far behind other countries such as China, Japan, Canada, and Australia with regard to the number of adults that are more than 50% in debt. This has had a direct effect on families, but more importantly, has led many young people to find themselves heavily in debt even before they're 25. According to a survey of 1,000 12th grade students by Get Smarter in 2018, 26% felt knowledgeable about money and felt that they have good spending habits. 59% felt or wished that their school offered some form of financial literacy training. 70% felt that financial literacy was important, but still felt that they lacked the knowledge to be successful. And 39% felt that they were prepared to manage their money once they're out on their own. These facts are the reason we're providing this training for you. We don't want you to leave high school not being as prepared as possible to make good financial decisions. LendEDU recently conducted an online poll of 118 to 45-year-olds and discovered 50% of them said that they couldn't come up with $2,000 if they needed it for an emergency. 30% of them regularly overdraft their checking accounts, and an overwhelming 70% of them between the ages of 18 to 24 are already financially at risk. Financial literacy is crucial to help consumers save enough to provide adequate income in retirement while avoiding high levels of debt that might result in bankruptcy, defaults, and foreclosures. People with low financial literacy tend to borrow more, have less wealth, and end up paying unnecessary fees for financial saving products. In other words, those who are financially illiterate tend to buy on credit and are unable to pay their full balance each month, and they end up spending hundreds and thousands of dollars more in interest rates. Out of 1,500 US adults surveyed, most said that on average, they lost $1,230 in 2018 by not properly understanding basic household finances. That's about the average monthly mortgage on a modest home. The lack of financial literacy costs Americans, are you ready for this? A staggering $295 billion in 2018 alone. After finding out a little bit about what financial literacy is, you might be feeling a little nervous or uncertain about where you stand. You might be wondering, what can you do to start to become financially literate? Here's a few tools to help you get started. Start with tools available for free from your bank, credit union, or credit card issuer. Your bank's app or website may help you track spending patterns. Several banks also offer free credit score tracking programs. You may also consider using a third-party budgeting app to keep track of spending and financial goals. Most are available in the App Store on Apple and Android products. Credit counseling agencies employ counselors certified in budgeting and debt reduction techniques, which are useful options. Consider working with a financial advisor such as a certified financial planner. They have deep expertise in complex financial goal-setting strategies, and their services can include guidance on saving for college and paying down debt. The bottom line is this: any improvement in financial literacy will have a profound impact on you and your ability to provide for your future. Recent trends show us that it's important for consumers like you and me to understand basic finances because we're spending at a rate much faster than our parents and grandparents. Living financially literate isn't easy, but once we master it, it can ease life's burdens tremendously. Having an understanding of financial literacy will save you thousands of dollars over the span of your life and protect you from future financial problems. In the next part of our series, we'll be discussing the difference between good and bad debt, as well as the difference between traditional credit cards and debit cards. We hope that you will come back and join us for that series. You can find us right back here on Wednesday, April the 15th at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live with a representative from M&T Bank, and they will be able to interact with you and answer any questions that you may have. I hope that you've enjoyed today's session and learned a little bit about financial literacy and what you can do to get started being financially literate. Thank you for joining me for MBRT, MSDE, and Gear Up. This is Annalisa Sawyer signing off and reminding you to think before you spend, because money matters.